We will start with the session, and so today's session is all about navigating your medical career and life with Dr. Sumer Sethi, sir, who is going to guide us today with our own like different questions and different queries about our life, our medical career, and we're so thankful again. The viewers who are watching us today, please do drop down your questions on in the comment section. We also did a question answers on our stories and on with our members, and we got a lot of questions for you, sir. So we will begin with that.
I'm
Um,
already nervous.
beginning with the first question. You're this as this is a student platform, and your students here they are preparing for different exams. For example, NEET, PG. Some want to go to the US, they are preparing for USMLE. Some want to go to the UK, they're preparing for the PLAB exams, and the and also there are some people who are also preparing for other exams as well, and they are also following us. So, sir, just to begin with, in the last few months of preparation, where we feel that okay, we've done everything, and I don't know where to focus more on, and how to keep our enthusiasm and our dedication and our still going on. So, if you could just highlight your experience and your thoughts on that, please.
I think it's a very brilliant question, and I think it's very important for all of us to understand that whenever we begin our journey for anything, like you wanted to become a great doctor. I didn't choose it for you. This is your own choice that you made in your own life, that you wanted to be a great doctor or great at whatever you're doing. So whenever we start something, we have the enthusiasm with us. And you remember when you came to the medical college day one, you were super excited about it. You were super excited about everything in the college day one. I'm not talking about day two. Day two, everything changed. But when we go down the journey, we realize that whatever we are dreaming of, we are only dreaming of a snapshot that, okay, this is what the doctor is all about. But when we go into the journey, it is all hard work. You realize that, okay, these are the books I have to read, these are the practicals I have to do, these are the answers I have to give, and if I give wrong, I am, screwed up also. So you learn, you accumulate self-doubt, insecurities, and by the end of any phase in this journey, it's a journey, but by the end of any phase, like you're finishing your graduation, you tend to get fatigued. So my advice to all of you is, there has to be a mechanism in your brain to rekindle, to take you back to the beginning again. It is how I take my life. I always think of that if I was the Sumer Sethi of the beginning, how enthusiastic I would be. And then you have to recalibrate your brain to the beginning, and so that you can recreate the beginner's enthusiasm, beginner's luck. Everything you have is in the mindset of a beginner. If you start feeling कि यार मैं तो डेस्टिनेशन पे आ चुका हूँ, मुझे सब मिल जाना चाहिए अब, तो वो मिलेगा नहीं। ऐसा मतलब ऐसा अमेरिका जाके भी कुछ नहीं मिलेगा, प्लान करके भी कुछ नहीं मिलेगा, और कुछ भी करके कुछ नहीं मिलेगा, लेकिन सब कुछ मिल भी रहा है। I hope this is not a destination. The day you change the mindset, you flip it from a destination to a journey, and you remain as enthusiastic as you were in the beginning of the journey, you will be able to manage better.
Very great way to put it, sir. Because I remember when I initially started, we were super excited, and it kept on going up and down and up and down. And some days were really good, some days were really bad. So that's very nice to hear that from someone at your state, that it's okay. It's still there are still ups and downs.
I have taken this session sometimes for my team members at DAMS as well. I sometimes say that, okay, please look at all of us as we are starting something. We are in a startup. Don't look at it as a older organization or 20-year-old organization. Then you start thinking कि अब तो कहीं पहुंच जाना चाहिए. मैं कह रहा हूँ कहीं पहुंचना है ही नहीं. The entire idea is the journey, but you have to have that enthusiasm of a kid. If you become old, like I always tell this to, I've talked about this in multiple of my talks as well. What is the difference between a young guy and an old guy? Old person and a young person. What is the difference? Is it only the numbers, chronology? The difference is in the enthusiasm. And at your age, you are so young. Both of you are so young. If today somebody tells you that, Elon Musk tells you that, okay, we are going to Mars, will you be the first passengers on the rocket? You will be happy to do. But people who become middle-aged in their mind, they will question even small decisions. क्या मैं इस इस जगह से दूसरे एरिया में घर शिफ्ट कर सकता हूँ कि नहीं, क्या मैं अब अपना करियर को प्राइवेट से गवर्नमेंट में जा सकता हूँ, गवर्नमेंट से प्राइवेट में आ सकता हूँ. दे स्टार्ट क्वेश्चनिंग एवरी डिसीजन. So then you are not keeping the optimism of the youth in your mind. So once you start thinking like this, you are able to have a longer innings.